Welcome back. You are watching India Business Hour. Several items under the Index of Industrial Production have seen massive swings in the last few years. This has led to volatility in the IIP data, with several experts questioning if it is trustworthy. Latha Venkatesh lays out the problems plaguing the IIP.
The Index of Industrial Production, or IIP, is an important indicator of growth, but has been a nightmare for economists and often the target of jokes. Here's why. Let me pick one or two rogue items. First, digestive enzymes. This has a weight of just 0.22 in the index, but look at its growth. In the year 2015, the item has shown, over 1,000% levels of growth in practically every month. And although its weight is just 0.22, its contribution to IIP has often gone to between 1 and 2.5% in some months. Let me take closer to time, not 2015. If you take 2022, an item, rubber insulated cables, is showing growth at 53 and 35%. Of course, the saving grace is it has not moved the IIP much because it has very little weight. But the question continues to arise, how can year-on-year output swing so much as 35 and 53% in the case of cables and 1,000% in the case of digestive enzymes?
IIP has been out of sync with many other indicators, whether you call it high frequency indicators or other indicators. And the reason, I think, is mainly because of the sample that you have. So for a long time, actually, many of us, we don't really take the IIP very seriously. It's something that has needed a revamp for a long time. It's not being done, unfortunately, by the statistical authorities.
I think we need to take remedial measures to improve our existing product, which is very, very important. And IIP numbers, the quarterly growth rates, etc., as you are aware, these are even being used in the compilation of quarterly GDP estimates, particularly for unorganized sector. Given the importance of the IIP as a short-term growth for industrial production, the existing limitations, which we are pretty familiar with, need to be, this to be safeguarded, and we need to take remedial measures.
Quick look now at the other stories that we are tracking. Onto the monsoon update first. Heavy rains lash Uttar Pradesh. 9 people were killed in Lucknow after a wall came crashing down. The rains caused waterlogging in several parts of the city. The Met Department has forecast heavy rains for the next 24 hours in several parts of India, including Uttarakhand, Madhya Pradesh and UP. The Supreme Court has sought the centre's response on petitions challenging Delhi High Court's split verdict on the marital rape issue. The Apex Court has listed the issue for further hearing in February 2023, in which it will be clubbing together all matters related to the issue. The Enforcement Directorate conducted raids at about 40 locations across the country. The raids were a part of a money laundering probe linked to the now scrapped Delhi liquor policy. This was the second round of Enforcement Directorate raids in connection with the matter. In international news, Ukrainian President Zelensky claims that authorities found a mass grave with 440 bodies in Izium, which is situated in the recently liberated region of Kharkiv. Russia has not officially commented on the allegations so far. Ride-hailing app Uber has confirmed the company was hacked and it is investigating the incident. Reports suggest that the hacker gained control over Uber's internal systems through an employee's messaging app. Elon Musk accuses Twitter of fraud for allegedly concealing serious flaws in data security. The billionaire entrepreneur says this should allow him to end his $44 billion deal for the company. According to a Thursday court filing, Musk has made several attempts to pull out of the deal, and the matter is currently before a court in Delaware. Let's take a look at the key developments this week from the startup space. Arundhati Ramanan joins us with a wrap. Arundhati, over to you.
Here's how the startup ecosystem fared when it came to deals this week. The Indian startup ecosystem witnessed a total of 18 deals valued at over $182 million as per Venture Intelligence. In 2022 so far, the startup space has seen 883 deals valued at over $20 billion. Speaking of some of the notable deals this week, electric bikes rental player Yulu bagged $82 million from Canadian automotive parts maker Magna and Bajaj Auto. Fintech firm DotPay raised $55 million from Temasek, InfoEdge Ventures and others. That's not all. Log9 Material got over $9 million from Amara Raja Batteries. Video analytics platform Aviros raised $7 million from the likes of Inflexor Ventures, Xfinity Venture Partners and Veda VC. And fintech startup Centricity bagged $4 million from Berman Family Offices and others.
With that, we come to the end of this edition of India Business Hour. Thank you for watching. News continues right here on CNBC TV18.